Happy Friday. Here is the next installment of Tips for Home Sellers. So you've made it to closing day. All the details have been ironed out. Everything is done. The only thing left to do is to consummate your transactions by signing the paperwork and funding the transactions. Whether done virtually or in person, those are some options, but that is not what I plan to talk about today. Today, I want to talk about the stressful part of closing. Closing in itself is a glorious, wonderful day. The stressful part is moving. I want to talk about moving. Right. Nobody likes to move. The easiest move in your life is either moving to a rental or when you move out of a rental into a home you buy, because you can set it up so that you can gradually move over time. Where I want to talk about those of you who are selling a house and buying a house all at one time. So there's a lot to work out, and typically here in Oklahoma, you will do back-to-back closings. We very rarely allow pre-occupancy where you can move into the home before you buy it. The reasons for that are, first off, the sellers on the home you're buying, the seller's insurance does not cover your stuff or you. So if something unforeseeable happened, tornado, fire, robbery, your stuff is not covered by their insurance. They don't want to be liable for you. They also may still live in the house. So just like you're moving out, they're moving out. So there's nowhere to put your stuff when they're trying to get their stuff out. So those are the main reasons where we don't allow pre-occupancies. Every once in a while, you can sign an agreement to move your stuff into the garage or move in early, but those are specific special circumstances, and the seller of that house will charge you rent. So you're paying for that storage space and that move-in. We only allow that in very special circumstances. So you do back-to-back closings, meaning you sell your house and you buy your new house all on the same day. You take everything from your house and you move to the new house all in one glorious long day. So here's some tips for that. Number one, if you are moving to an area nearby, like same town or next town over, if you can, have both of your closings happen with the same title company so that you can go back to back and get it all done at once. If you have to move, if you're moving a little bit farther away, say Oklahoma City to Norman, 45 minutes or so, you're going to want to close on the house you're selling in the morning and do the house you're buying in the afternoon. And basically, your moving truck starts out in your driveway, and then when you sell, you drive it to the new driveway. And don't forget to eat lunch in between, because nobody wants a crabby home buyer. So make sure you schedule time to go from one title company to the next and still get everything done. Okay, so you want to plan ahead. I had to look at my notes. Plan ahead. Once your appraisal is done and back and the repairs are all negotiated on the house you're buying and the house you're selling, so you know that everything's going through, pack. Start packing then. Don't wait till the week of closing. I promise you, you have more stuff than you think you do. And I promise you, it's going to take longer to move out than you think it is. Plan ahead. Hire your movers or rent your truck ahead of time. If you're renting a truck and you're going to load it yourself, don't get it the day. It's not the time to be cheap. Don't get it the day before closing and think you can load up your entire house in 24 hours. Get it 2 or 3 days before closing so that you have plenty of time to load. Even if you have strapping young men as sons and they're going to help you, give yourself plenty of time. Also, get a bigger truck than you think you need. There have been too many times when my clients have rented this small truck, and then they're crying and stressed out the night before closing because they don't have anywhere to put their stuff. Get the big truck and give yourself plenty of days to get it. If you've hired movers, hire movers and get them there as early in the morning as they will be the day of closing. And then also get the big truck and then have everything ready in your house. Don't be packing boxes while the movers are there. It's too late for that. Have everything packed. You're going to spend your last night in your house sleeping on the floor or on a mattress only, with everything else ready to go for the movers to pick it up. Don't forget that you have to clean your house and you have to do touch-up paint and patch up all the holes in your walls where you had pictures. Give yourself plenty of time to do that. Buyers are going to have a final walkthrough. And you're going to have a final walkthrough on the house you're buying. So the night before closing, your buyers are going to come in and they're going to see you there packing up. If your house is a total wreck and your stuff is everywhere, they will be very quiet as they walk through the house. And then when we get out to the driveway, they're going to unload on me. They're going to be really upset because there's no way you're going to be out of the house in time. So give yourself several days to load your stuff up. Make sure everything is packed up. Give yourself plenty of time to clean the house. Give yourself plenty of time to do touch-up paint. And then that way, you don't have to stay up all night the night before closing. Some people don't want to be stressed, and so they do it all ahead of time, and their lives are in a truck out in the driveway, and then they spend the night with family or in a hotel or, like I said, on the floor on a mattress and eat takeout for dinner. That way, the morning of closing, they just do final stuff, and then they go to closing, and they're ready, and they're rested, and can move into the new house. So, yep. So that's what I want to tell you. You'll probably have to do back-to-back closings, and you will move your whole life in one day. And I just want to implore you, don't wait till the last minute. Moving is stressful enough. Closing on houses and buying houses is stressful enough. Don't make it worse by waiting till the day before closing to pack up your house. Hope that helps. Hope that encourages you to not be a procrastinator and plan ahead. And I will look forward to talking to you soon. Oh, if you need more information about home selling, check out the other videos in this series of tips for home sellers. Thanks.